Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. If you don't already know us, our mission is to build tech tools for families with neurodiverse children. A lot of our families depend on Medicaid waivers to get the help and services that they need. This video is part of a series where we research these programs state by state and explain them to you jargon-free. Our goal is to help families like yours navigate this difficult process and get the help and coverage that you need. Hey everybody, it's Nate here with Goalie. Welcome to our state-by-state Medicaid waiver guide. We walk you through all 50 states and talk about the Medicaid process in each one of them. Today we're going to be talking about the state... Oh, my head is killing me. I think the altitude's starting to get to me. Sorry, where was I? Oh, yes, we're going to be talking about the state of Colorado today. All right, so first of all, where am I currently? I'm on Goalie's forum page right now. To get here, you're going to go to forum.goalie.co, and it will take you to a web page that looks just like this. On this forum, we talk about all kinds of helpful things. There's some parenting advice, there's some Goalie tips, there's some tech support. But today, we're going to be talking about our government waiver section, where we're going to be more specifically talking about the state of Colorado. So once you click on Colorado, you'll see a bunch of different topics. You're going to click on the Colorado Medicaid waiver topic. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so we're going to be talking about one waiver today for the state of Colorado, and that's the Children's Extensive Support Waiver. If you want more information about the waiver, you can click on this hyperlink right here, and it will direct you to a web page talking all about it with some information. But it's time for us to break it down ourselves. So first of all, who can apply for this waiver? According to the state of Colorado, any child under 18 who is diagnosed with either an intellectual or developmental disability, which includes a diagnosis of autism, can apply for this waiver. Colorado requires that individuals meet and need an intermediate level of care to qualify. What this means essentially is that the individual who is applying for services does not need a hospital level of care with constant doctors at their side and heavy medical machinery, nor do they need a nursing level of care where they have nurses at their aid all day and are in a specialized institution. They just require some supervision to complete their everyday activities and go through their day-to-day life. This is typically the category that most Goalie families find themselves under, which is why we're focusing on it for these videos. Okay, so those are the circumstance and diagnosis requirements. What are the income requirements? So luckily, income eligibility for the state of Colorado is based entirely on child income, not parental income. This means that unless your child is making tons and tons of money a year and bringing in some income, you should be able to qualify for this waiver based on income alone. All right, what do you actually get on the Children's Extensive Support Waiver? So the Children's Extensive Support Waiver, or CES, provides adaptive therapy, recreational equipment and fees, assistive technology, and a whole list of other things. The most important thing and most relevant to Goalie families of the things covered by the CES is that assistive technology right here. That is the category that a Goalie would fall under, and while it's really awesome about all these other services that you can potentially get, the good news is that Goalie can potentially be covered by the CES, which is great. All right, how do you actually apply? So the first step, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to somebody who knows a little bit more about something than me right here on this screen. The way to do this is you're going to call your local community center board and ask about the process of application. On this hyperlink on our forum page is a list of county by county numbers, emails, and names of who to get in contact to and who to talk to about the application process for the CES and other government waivers. All right. So now, what does the Goalie team think about the Colorado waiver process? So, it's average. It's a long story short. Colorado's waiver process is quite average compared to other states. The CES waiver is the only real waiver that provides special support for children with intellectual or physical developmental disabilities like autism, which is why we chose to focus on it for this video. You can find additional waivers at this hyperlink right here, and they can cover alternative, more physically related disabilities, and they can also cover things like x-rays, dental, and doctor visits. There are a lot of waivers that Colorado has, so if you're looking for other services to be covered, consider applying for those as well. But the individual intellectual and developmental disability waivers are mid-pack, quite average. So with that, let's get on to the Goalie waiver scorecard and a lot of the average scores that Colorado racked up. So in terms of website clarity and ease of navigation, Colorado got a 3 out of 5. Colorado's process is quite average when it comes to clarity. Their website is good, but it's not fantastic. It was easy to find some of these numbers that talk about county by county information, but there was no detailed list of a step-by-step process that we could find and navigate, which is not good. In terms of access and requirements of qualification, we also gave that a 3 of 5. It is good that they have a specific intellectual disability, a developmental disability waiver, but only having one of them and making the requirements limited to just the intermediate levels of care is not the most open and available. In addition to and lastly, healthcare coverage, we also gave that score a 3 out of 5, and this mainly because the list of services provided was quite short. You can talk to somebody who knows a little bit more about this with our community center board link, but for our understanding, the list of services is not extensive, although it does cover assistive technology. All right. Well, we hope you found this video to be helpful, but also know that there is a ton of other resources and places out there to find information about the state of Colorado. These are 2 websites that have helpful information that feel free to check out on a forum page. They're both hyperlinked right here. Additionally, here are some helpful telephone resources for you to check out. Again, there's that community center boards by county number that we keep referencing and talking about. This number right here is a link to the Family Voices of Colorado contact line, which puts you in direct contact with an individual who is likely and probably a parent of a child with developmental disabilities and has likely gone through this process themselves. That's also a helpful number. And lastly, this is the general number for Colorado Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing. So we hope you found this video helpful and hope that you have luck in looking for and solving the Medicaid waiver process in the state of Colorado. If you've gone through this process yourself and can add any color to our research, please share your experience in our forum. Your help would be greatly appreciated by families who are new to this. If you're just getting started yourself, don't worry. We're here to help. If you have any questions, ask them in our forum and we'll do our best we can to support you. And lastly, if you found this video helpful, let us know. Drop a like or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.